Have you set aside the rent that you would have had to pay?
If you look at the evidence, I was in the process of saving those payments because of the advice that I received from his business partner.
Were you getting subsidies?
I got one subsidy, $1,400.
$1,400.
That was including my first month's rent and my security.
Did you get any subsidy for March?
No,
April,
I
and
never
May?
got, and I paid all of those payments from my own pocket.
Were you working at the time?
No, I have my personal, like, a pension that I have monthly that I live off of, and I budget accordingly.
Your Honor, if I might add, so we had been working with Ms. Joy for about 3 months. We asked her the first month, didn't get in contact, provided her with a possible payment plan the second month. I still haven't, I haven't put her, there's no eviction for her, right?
So you say here.
So I want to keep in mind.
Wait a minute. You
Okay,
keep
sure.
this in mind, all right? This is your letter to the people that are living there
Yes,
who are
yes, sir.
essentially homeless. You
What's
say, we do apologize for the scare of the other notices that they're
Correct,
receiving.
yes.
But then you say, if you currently have a balance owed from any previous month, you will need to remove yourself from the location immediately.
Yeah.
Who or what gave you the right to direct your tenants to leave without you intervening,
Can you go ahead?
going through a legal process
Okay, so sure.
to give them notice that if they have a balance, they ought to leave immediately?
Right. So that letter is saying if there's an issue with us having to get at the unit, then their balance has to be established before we relocate them.
I didn't see anything here about relocation.
What I'm saying is we were not asking them to leave immediately. We were letting them know if there's an issue
You
with us.
said immediately. We'll open it up for further questions.
Do you know what the lease violations were? There's a letter in terms of what the lease violations were, according to him, with you.
So we're itemizing that there are modifications.
Failed to provide a
Failed
copy
to-
of all tenants occupying the units.
We rented this unit from Mr. Quincy late 2023. It was never requested for him to ask us for those. We had the unit for about more than 5-6 months, and now suddenly he's saying that we're violating a lease.
Well, why is he going through with the eviction process if you said that you do have permission? You just didn't bring whatever document, amendment to the court today. Why is he still proceeding on with the eviction process?
Oh, well, honestly, because once we continue to not be able to sufficiently pay the payment, as we're continuing to wait for other organizations and then some tenants as well to pay, you know, we continue to not be able to pay it. So I'm guessing he just got fed up with waiting.
Are we good?
Yeah.
All right, we're going to excuse the parties while we deliberate
Yes, thank
this
you, Your
matter.
Honor.
Thank you.
All right, Mr. Owens, Ms. German, we have come to a unanimous verdict. Mr. Owens, you have this organization with a great mission.
Sure.
We believe that your heart's in the right place, but maybe your head isn't.
Understood.
You wanted to provide housing security to those who are most vulnerable, and you provided housing, but maybe not the security part, because you're dealing with your own issues. There's so many different moving parts, and so we can't necessarily say one way or another what needs to happen as far as your situation with your eviction. And Ms. German, you've been living rent-free. We're not saying that you don't owe rent, because you do owe rent. The issue is, who do you pay rent to? And Mr. Owens, you haven't provided documentation that you are authorized to sublet.
Okay.
You have it, you just didn't bring it to court.
Understood.
And because of that, we found that you just failed to prove your case today.
Understood.
So therefore, we are dismissing your case, and we wish you the best of luck.
Appreciate your time.
All right.
Thank you. Thank you, Your Honor.